Welcome back to More View Music, where I'm trying to help you get the most from the gear that you've got or are going to get. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the production of Buddy at the Alhambra Theatre in Bradford, and I was bowled over by it. It was absolutely tremendous. I was particularly impressed by the guy playing Buddy Holly. I've got a certain affinity for Buddy Holly, and I can't think why, but anyway, he yeah, certainly impressed me. And I just had to get my hands on a Sunburst Strat as a result of that, a 50s style Stratocaster. And I thought, well, I'm going to turn this into a bit of a project. And rather than doing the easy thing of going out and spending a ridiculous amount of money on something that's already been perfected in the factory, I thought, well, let's start off with something that's really quite humble and see if we can make that even better. So I bought myself a Squier, and this is one of the bottom of the range Squier Stratocasters. It's made in China. I think it's a Squier Sonic. It cost about £150, something like that. And I didn't have very high expectations. In fact, I had very low expectations. I thought it's probably going to be so bad that I didn't think I'd be able to do anything with it. And while that was all going on inside my head, I concluded that I'd need to get something better. So I got myself a classic vibe as well, which is the top of the range Squier. And I haven't even got that out of the box yet, because when this arrived, I was so impressed by it that I have a feeling that this could be the perfect place to start for a Stratocaster project. So what's good about it then? Well, to start with, look at it. It looks the part. It's absolutely stunning. It's got all the right things in all the right places. It's got 21 frets like a 50s Stratocaster would have. It's got a maple fingerboard. The frets have been finished really well. There's no jagged edges to them at all. It's got 3 single core pickups, as you'd expect for a Stratocaster. It's got the standard controls of 2 tone controls and a volume control, and a 5-way switch. And it's got a tremolo system, and this has been sprung really stiffly, which I could release if I wanted to by going in the back, but it works. It's out of the box. It works fine. The tuners, you'd say, were pretty basic, but they're fine. There's nothing wrong with those tuners at all. They're really smooth. They really do the job very well indeed. So I've got no problems with those at all. So all in all, I think that's a pretty good place to start. Not everything is perfect though. So here's a few things that could be done, could be a bit better, and I will hope to improve. For one thing, the frets themselves, whilst they've been put in very nicely, and I don't have any issues there, they are extremely scratchy. So if you try and bend a note, it just sounds like sandpaper, to be honest. They really need to be polished. So that's a markdown on that. But at this price point, that's really to be expected. And once you've played it for a few hours, that will go away anyway. So I'm really not too worried about it. They haven't got the budget to be spending too long on each guitar. So they will not do anything with the frets once they've been pushed in. That's just fact of life. The other thing that stands out is that the pickups themselves, they are ceramic magnets. And that's generally the case for cheaper guitars. Also some more expensive ones, so it's not purely the cheaper ones, but in this case it's to keep the cost down. Ceramic single core pickups have quite a dark tone, quite a sort of soft sound, not like the really clear ice pick almost that you get from an Alnico pickup. And it's a matter of opinion. I think often the bridge pickup in a Stratocaster can be extremely bright and painfully bright. And on the older style controls, the tone controls don't do anything to the bridge pickup. So you're ending up with a very bright sound there, and it can be just too harsh. Generally speaking, with the other 2 pickups, you can roll it off if you want, and you can find something that you're more happy with. But I think my perfect combination of pickups would probably be 2 Alnico pickups in the neck and the middle, and then a ceramic in the bridge. I think this bridge pickup is lovely, but the other 2 probably are lacking a bit of life. I think they could definitely be improved. So the frets, the pickups could be improved. Otherwise, I really don't have anything to complain about. I think it's absolutely stunning guitar. So I'm looking forward to seeing just how much better this Classic Vibe is. Is it any better at all? I'm hoping it is, because it's a lot more expensive. It was a couple of £100 more. I'm going to see which one am I going to start the project with. Is it going to be the Squier Sonic at about £150, or is it the Classic Vibe, which is more like £400, something like that? And then I'm going to see which one I'm going to turn into my Buddy Holly guitar. So join me for that one. That'll be coming out in another couple of days' time. And thanks for watching.